Hi there. Now we're going to do lesson 354. We stand together, Christ and I, in peace and certainty of purpose. And in him is his creator as he is in me. Boy, this is a lesson where we have to own our oneness with Christ, our oneness with God, recognize that it's all one and the same, that there's only oneness, and all of us are God expressing itself individually. And when each of one of us awakens, we awaken the Christ within. And once we awaken the Christ within, we realize, oh, it's all just God expressing itself in all these individual ways. The Christ consciousness is the awareness of our oneness. And that's where these lessons are leading us. Let's go to paragraph number 1. My oneness with the Christ establishes me as your son, beyond the reach of time and wholly free of every law but yours. This is where we have to get comfortable with our eternalness, beyond the reach of time. We are eternal. We're not bound by these bodies. We're not bound by our age. We're not bound by what we do. We're not bound by what we have. We are totally and completely untethered. We're totally and completely free. We're totally and completely holy, divine. Nothing can affect that. And we live from that place knowing that that is not only our truth, but it's the truth of everything else, because everything else is God expressed. Let me read this again. My oneness with the Christ establishes me as your son. My acceptance that Christ and I are the same energy of God expressing itself individually. My acceptance of that we're all made of the same thing and we are one, establishes me as God's son. I and the Father are one. Beyond the reach of time, totally eternal, and wholly free of every law but yours. I am not bound by the laws of man. I am in the world, but I am not of it. Because I'll follow the rules. I'll give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. I'll drive on the right side of the road because that's the way it is in the U.S. I'll pay my taxes. I'll do the things that I'm supposed to do, but I know that I'm just playing that role. At the end of my performance, I accept my Oscar for having played that part really well, played the part of Laina, who appears to be a spiritual teacher. But in my heart, I know that I am God expressing itself as another expression of the Christ, because I know my oneness with all that is. Sentence number 2. I have no self except the Christ in me. There is no ego here. Sure, ideas do not leave their source, so I can have fear-based thoughts that can come up. And when I observe those thoughts, I don't have to believe them, because there's no other self. There's only the Christ consciousness in me. And when I live in alignment with that, like I said, it's going to take me the rest of this lifetime to really, really be that so pure as more and more of the old ways fall away. But that is the truth. I am reading the truth that God said for me to accept as my truth, is your truth. I have no self except the Christ in me. I have no purpose but his own. What was the purpose of Christ? To teach that he and the Father are one. To teach that the kingdom of heaven is within. To tell us that we're here to love one another. That's all he was here to do. And through his crucifixion, he taught us that he's not a body, he's free. He's not bound by time. He's not bound by physicalness. That's how free we are, and we're accepting that for ourselves. Sentence number 4, and he is like his Father. Just as he said 2,000 years ago, I and the Father are one. Now we know it's true because we're feeling it inside of ourselves. Thus must I be one with you as well as him. Thus I must be one with you, my brother and sister, as well as I am one with Christ, as well as I am one with God, because there's only one substance. And that substance is what we're all made of. Call it consciousness, call it energy, call it spirit. Doesn't matter what we call it now. We're moving to the place of truth where we need very few words. I'm using a whole bunch of them to say the same thing. Sentence number 6. For who is Christ except your Son as you created him? If I am the child of God as God created me, what is Christ? Christ is just a word that we assign to the one person who was the example of one who acknowledged that he and the Father are one. And then now we're acknowledging that I and the Father are one too. So who else can the Christ be but each and every one of us when we recognize the truth of who we are, when we come back to the truth of who we are? And in that oneness, we recognize, oh, wow, we're all the same. This is where there has to be, no need for judgments, no need for anger, no need for pain, no need for suffering, because who are you going to argue with? We're all the same thing. We're all the exact same essence of God expressing itself. Then all that is left is to behold how we do it uniquely, individually, in our own way. Sentence number 7. And what am I except the Christ in me? What else can I be when I peel back everything that I'm not, but exactly the presence of the Creator that is called the Christ? Thank you.